so far we learnt tip of the tongue letters. We have tha, tha. Guys, say tha with me. Tha, tip of the tongue letter. Tha, dhal, and dha. We pronounce these three letters by putting our tongue against the tip of our against teeth on top. We say tha, dhal, dha. Now, of course, we have a bit of confusion here because some people mix these letters with other letters. So some people will mix that with seen, something to notice. That, your tongue against your upper teeth. Seen, there is no tongue involved here. You have to close your teeth like this. Seen, okay? Keep that in mind. And then we have the other tip of the tongue letter that people mix with another letter, and that is dal. People mix it up with za. Dal, your tongue against the teeth, whereas za, you don't have to bring your tongue forward. Keep it at the back, keep it to yourself. And then we have va. Va is a full mouth letter. Va. Va, the tip of the tongue against your teeth. And then we have dhal. People mix va with dhal. And of course, both of them tip of the tongue letters, but the issue here is that one is full mouth, one is empty mouth. Va is full mouth, dhal is empty mouth, okay? So we did a quick recap because this lesson is being recorded. Let me go ahead, inshallah, and start our lesson. Our lesson today is going to be about throat letters. Throat letters, throat letters. Now, I want to go ahead and show you Surah Al-Fatiha. And then from there, we will come back to our lesson. We'll come back to this qaida, and then I'll explain throat letters as well, okay? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. If someone asks in the house what you're doing in your room, say, I'm listening to EMAN CHANNEL on YouTube. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Ameen. Okay. Now, what I'm going to highlight here is some of the throat letters, yeah? And well, I'm going to try to mark all of them. Now, throat letters, let's go back to throat letters. We have a lot of throat letters in this surah, and here's the key. If you fix all your throat letters in Surah Al-Fatiha, or if you correct them, then you won't be making the same mistakes in the others. So it's like a domino effect, if you guys know what domino means. So domino is like it's like a small chip, if you like, that if you push it, it will push the bigger chip bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And you know what? This small chip can actually shake, or it can actually hit this bigger chip, and this chip can be all the way to the moon, and this chip can actually fall because of this small chip here. We call this domino effect, yeah? It's like something very interesting. If you fold a paper, I don't have any papers. I have a tissue. If you fold this tissue into half, 1, 2, yeah? As you can see, it's getting thicker. 3, 4, yeah? 5, 6. Now it's really thick, right? If you keep folding it for something like 64 times, I don't know the exact number, Do you know how thick this is going to be? It will be as thick. It will be so thick that if you were to put it on the ground, the other side of this tissue will reach the moon. Call it domino effect. So you fix one thing and then it fixes everything else. How cool is that? How cool is that? MashaAllah, tabarakallah. So we're learning this. So we're going to fix our throat letters, and we hope, inshallah, that every time you read any surah in Quran, you will say, throat letter, I need to fix that, inshallah, and it will help you. Let me explain throat letters here very briefly, okay? Now, as a human being, you have an eye. And of course, you have a nose. Underneath your nose, you have your lips. And you don't know what's inside because you've never seen it unless you stand in front of the mirror and open your face. And that looks scary, but that's inside your mouth, yeah? Now, this is your throat. And there you go. And this is your lip, and that's your chin. And there you go. Okay, I think this drawing is not as good as it could be, but okay. There you go, that looks like a human. Let me draw some eyebrows here, okay. And let me wear him a cap. Or maybe a hat. Yeah, he's coming to study. Okay, so a hat. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Well done, brother. Now, I'm trying to focus on his throat, yeah? Now, this drawing can be a bit confusing, so to explain this drawing, imagine you have a watermelon and then you cut that watermelon into half and you're looking at it from the side. So that's what this drawing is representing. Yeah, you're looking at this side. Oh my God, imagine you, okay. I don't want you guys to imagine that I cut someone in half like this, astaghfirullah. So look at this part here, throat, yeah? We have 6 letters that we should pronounce from our throat, okay? Again, I'm gonna save this, inshallah, for you guys. These notes are going to be saved. This scary drawing, you can have a look at it later. Put it next to your bed, have a look at it every time before you go to sleep. So throat letters, yeah? Now, I don't have a purple color here, so I'm just gonna use red. Here, okay, here's your tongue, okay? Now I'm focused on this area. Let me use a blue color instead. We have throat letters, and these throat letters, we pronounce them from the throat. We have something called hibal as-sawtiyya, that's what they call them. Awtar. We have like strings, you know, like piano, I don't know, violin or something. They have strings and they make noise. Exactly, we have the same thing in the throat, yeah? And these things, when they shake, yes, vocal cords, mashallah. We have a doctor here. So these things, when they move, you know, as the air is coming out, they make noise. So you see that what's happening? The air is coming out and I'm using these. So I'm making a noise from my throat. Let me try something else. Let me bring the air out, and this time let me use my nose. Look at this. See what's happening? So the air is coming out and I'm using my nose, so I'm making the sound. That's what we're going to use in the gunna. But here, I'm making a noise from my throat. So we have 6 letters that we pronounce, or we should pronounce from the throat. And here they are. The top of the throat, we have ghain and kha. And let's go ahead. Let's practice this, because I want you to practice this so you can memorize this in your mind. I don't want you to just learn this and then forget this and then come back and say, this course wasn't good. I want refund. I'm joking. Okay. So let's practice ghain. Now you can't practice ghain by just saying ghain. Let's practice ghain with ba. So what we're going to do, we are going to pronounce ba, and we are going to feel a ghain here by pronouncing it with ba. So this is what's happening. We are practicing ba with the fatha, and then we're putting ghain there. So your voice, when you are going to make this voice that we're going to make together, you're going to start from here and you're going to end there. I'm going to start from here and end there. in the throat. You're going to start from your lips and in your throat. Can we do that? Okay. Now say bow, bow. So start with your lips and say bow. Now you can use any other letter, but I'm using ba because it's just easy. It's like your lips. Everyone knows how to use their lips a little. Bow. Notice where your voice is ending. It should end here. Ah, mashallah, well done. Let's try kha. Say ba, ba. You see where the sound is ending? That's where kha is. Oh, I have to lift my beard up to show you throat. I didn't know. I didn't realize my beard is growing. In the past, when I have a short beard, I could just say ghain. Now I have to say ghain. So bagh, bagh. It should end here. Yeah, it should end there. That's ghain and kha. The next two letters are a bit confusing, and I really want you guys to get this right. Ain and ha. Now, if you guys don't get these right, and you are in this lesson, you won't be allowed in the next lesson. Ain and ha. Again, I was joking, guys. I was joking. This coffee is so cold. It's not hot anymore. Okay, Ain. Let's practice Ain. We are going to practice it with ba again, yeah? Ba. So slightly underneath Ghain, this is where I want your voice to stop. Slightly underneath Ghain. So I want your voice to start from there. Would like your voice to start from your lips and end in the middle of the throat. Ba. Stop it there, please. Don't let it go down. Ba. So practice that. Ba. Stop it in the middle of the throat. Don't let it go down. Let's practice ha together. Bah. Bah. And stop it right at the center here, right at the middle of your throat. Okay, stop it there. Bah. Bah. Okay. Now, if you're not stopping it and if you're not pronouncing ain properly, so in the chat, someone is saying that they need to fix their ain. Someone said that their life purpose is, no, they said, well, okay, they said they just want to fix ain. Okay, my bad. I have a problem with ain. Now, if you have a problem with ain, it is possibly because, and listen to this, because you're not stopping it in the middle of your throat. You're not. I don't know why you're doing that, but you're not stopping it here and you're letting it go there. Huh? Now, what happens if you let the air go all the way down and you stop it here rather than here? Let's show the diagram, man. It's just too difficult to show my throat. Okay, so if you start your voice here and then you don't stop it here, and you let it go down. You know what? Let me just remove the red color. Remove the tongue. What if you start your voice from here and you don't stop it here? Then it will stop here and your ain will sound like a Hamza. Oh no. Shouldn't do that, but that's what will happen. So ba is going to sound like ba, ba, and you are going to say Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, and you should say Alameen. Look, Alameen, Alameen. Look at the diagram. Alameen, Alameen. Now, you see what's happening as I'm saying this word here? You're doing the opposite. So, there are two ways of pronouncing a letter. Either you start from somewhere or you end it to that place. Okay? So I have a door. I have a door. There's a door. Either you go out of this door or you come in. There's your throat. Either you pronounce a letter from your throat, start from your throat, and then you say whatever you want to say later, or you say whatever you want to say and then you end the letter here. Ba. or ab, or whatever you want to say, you know, or. So you start from here. So we're doing the opposite here, yeah? The idea that I want you guys to understand is that if you're teaching someone, you can't just get them to say, Ayn, Ayn, pronounce Ayn. If you don't pronounce Ayn, I'm going to tell you that. No, no, no. Get them to practice Ayn with another letter. Ba, and this is easier. But when we're reading Quran, you don't always have these letters as silent letters. I'm confusing you. You don't only, I mean, you can't just tell a child, let's go to Surah Al-Baqarah because there's ba there and learn the entire surah. So you get them to practice the other way around, which is Alami, which is in Surah Al-Fatiha. In Surah Al-Fatiha, we have Alami. So you start from here and so you're pronouncing alif and then all the rest of the letters from wherever they should be pronounced. Alamin, yeah. So you start from here, from the middle of your throat. Not Please understand this, and if you understand this, it will help you to pronounce these letters in a better way. I can't guarantee you because we haven't practiced yet. I can guarantee that you are going to be pronouncing these letters properly if you practice them long enough. So Ain becomes Hamza and Ha becomes Ha. Alhamdu Ha. And it should be Alhamdu, right? So if you start from here, there's Hamdu, Hamdu. Notice the difference. Bottom of your throat is for Ha and Hamza. Middle of your throat is for Ain and Ha. Okay? If I can get you guys to pronounce Ain and Ha properly and not mix Ain with Hamza, Ha with Ha, I'm sure I'm going to be getting a lot of rewards because you will be reading a lot of words right. Alhamdu and Alhamdu, they're two different things. Alhamdu and Alhamdu, they mean different things. I don't remember the meaning of Alhamd. But Alhamd is praises, all praises to Allah. Alhamd, Ha is a different thing. When you say Alhamdu. So Ha and Ain from the middle of your throat, not from the bottom. If you guys understand this concept, give me thumbs up because I am going to go ahead and inshallah practice this in the surah. We'll test this in Surah Al-Fatiha inshallah. Okay. Just understand this concept and let me save this scary diagram for you in case you want to have a look at it in the middle of the night or before you go to sleep. I don't know. Save photo. Photo is saved. Okay, you guys understand this concept? I'm going to go ahead inshallah and practice this in Surah Al-Fatiha, okay? So remember, Ain and Ha, you're trying to pronounce it from the middle of your throat. Hamza and Ha, you're trying to pronounce it from the bottom here. Ha. Yeah? Oh, tired. That's a Ha. Yeah? If you're drinking a coffee and someone tells you a joke, and you go, that's Hamza. Hamza is right from the bottom of the throat. Hamza. Hamza and Ha right from the bottom. Ain and Ha right from the middle. Let's go to Surah Al-Fatiha and practice this, yeah? And finally, we got rid of the scary diagram. Alhamdulillah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Okay. What I'm going to do, I am going to mark Ha and Ain only. The letters that we pronounce right from the middle of the throat. I'm going to mark them only. Again, because I don't have purple here. So I'm going to use red color. Later on in the notes, throat letters, I always mark them in purple. So if I start sharing my screen, then I won't know if you guys can see me or guys won't be able to see me. So we're going to stay here, but Zoom, they're a bit goose. I mean, they're a bit greedy. They don't want to give me other colors. They only give me 4, 5 colors here. Yeah, they don't give me purple. So please message their support team and be like, why? Okay, Let's read this together, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I am only going to be highlighting throat letters, yeah? And particularly ha and ain. Only ha and ain. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Rahma from the middle of my throat. Rahim. Look at this word. Alhamdu from the middle of my throat, not from the bottom. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ain is from the middle of the throat. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Rahma, Rahim. Ha and ha. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu. Ain is a throat letter. وإياك نستعين. Again, عين is a throat letter. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم عمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. I know that the people make a lot of other common mistakes, but these are the most common mistake letters that people mix with ha and hamza. Alhamdu, they will say alhamdu. Now, I'd like you guys to practice, and if you guys go ahead to teach this to someone, please make sure that you're not correcting all type of mistakes, because then you get people confused. Imagine your son is learning this and reading this, and you're getting him to practice sod, dod, and all sorts of mistakes. He's going to get confused, especially if he's been to madrasa where he haven't learned these things properly. So you're going to be correcting him quite a lot. So I'm going to get you guys to focus on ha and ain, and make sure you guys don't mix it with ha and hamza. Alhamdu, not alhamdu. Alameen is not alameen. Okay? Na'budu is not na'budu. Na, that's hamza. Na, that's here, ain. An'amta, not an'amta. Now, because we don't have much time, I would like to take two students who would like to volunteer to recite this, and maybe I can correct them, inshallah. Okay. Yeah, so okay, Abu Hamza want to go, inshallah. So Abu Hamza is going to recite this, so listen to his recitation, and if he makes a mistake, I won't correct him. I'll let him finish, and then we'll come back and do some correction if we need to correct him, inshallah. Okay, so Abu Hamza, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Yes, Abu Hamza, go ahead, you can recite.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. So far, well done, Abu Hamza, barakallahu feek. So he didn't have any mistakes when he was pronouncing his throat letters, mashallah. The other mistakes that I can correct, but not now. We're trying to focus on throat letters only as we learn the surah. Okay, is there anyone else who would like to participate, inshallah, and recite, and maybe I can correct your recitation? Okay, we're gonna get Fatima to, okay, Fatima, I think, okay, ask to unmute, and you can unmute yourself. Okay, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Should I recite
Okay.
now?
Yeah, sure, sister, go ahead.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Barakallah fiqh, sister. That was on point. So, again, apart from one error here, ar-Rahmani, and that happens. So if you pronouncing two words that have throat letters together, you may forget to pronounce one of them properly. Ar-Rahmani Rahim. First ha should sound like the second ha at the same time. Yeah. Now, what we can do, inshallah, in the future, we'll start practicing early, because tajweed is not about knowing all the tajweed rules only, it's about practicing. So I'll get, inshallah, all the participants to recite and I can correct them. Because I want to get all the participants to practice and remember the lesson, unfortunately, I'll have to limit the lesson to 10 students only. Because I want to be fair, I want to make sure all the students get the best. And if we have a lot of students, then I won't be able to, give everyone my best. And of course, so this lesson is going to continue, inshallah, every Saturday, 11 to 12. And to go ahead with this, what I did, the first lesson, and by the way, I'll share this note, inshallah, on WhatsApp, so no one is going to lose this.
Hey guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and share this video with your family and friends. Yes, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I share a lot of cool and exciting things there, such as calligraphy and daily Quran lesson. I'm super active on Instagram. I'm going to leave the link in the description. See you guys later. Assalamu alaikum.
على حس قافيته قصيدي لفاني عشوق السلام ودعي حمد الله وفيك الزود يا من يطرب المشتاق حسه ونسمعه على حس